Maltese channel.
Hello everyone, it is I Multi126789, and yes, we are starting in the middle of a mission. But yes, welcome back to Mario+Rabbids Kingdom Battle. The reason why we're starting in the middle of a mission, this episodes, whatever you want to call it, is because this part is really would have been really boring if I kept this in. So this level was a Toad escort mission. That's all you need to know and why I didn't keep the whole part in. That, and also, I was recording this. I recorded the first part of me doing this, and then I lost at the last second because of really stupid reasons. So I'm like, you know what, how about we just show like the end result of what we're doing? Because basically, as you saw, it was just a stage where you had a bunch of enemies that were smashers, regular Ziggies, and bucklers. And again, you know how I feel about bucklers at this point, and how stupid they are. So, as you can tell, I don't appreciate when enemies can spawn, especially when they're bucklers. But whatever. At this point, we're pretty much nearing the end of this stage. The only thing that's really left is that I gotta get Toad back to the past to play wonderful games that didn't suck arse. Sorry. This is coming from somebody who's played almost 80 hours of Xenoblade. How many hours are that it's recorded? 0. Well, at this point, actually, I have recorded like the first 3 hours of the game, but I mean, I'm nowhere as close to where I actually am in my own play file. And there's a big reason because I just want to play for the game. I mean, the gameplay is still going to be somewhat first-timey because of some certain things that are in the game that I won't explain right now because I'll explain it in the actual videos that are like, oh man, this was neat because I actually get the chance to do it now. But again, I am experiencing most of the story by myself, which is fine because most of it's just samey. I mean, I'm not saying that the game is the Xenoblade is boring. I'm just saying that if you played a Japanese RPG before, some of the stuff you could probably pick out that's gonna happen in the story, and that's pretty much all I'm gonna say on the matter. But it's still a good game to play. It's just that I've been playing it on my own time so much I just didn't want to record it. So. That and also my capture card is still a little bit because, you know, whatever. By the way, we're done the stage. But literally, all you have to do is get Toad over there in 8 turns. It's the most painful 8 turns that you've ever played on this stage. Because again, Toad starts on that big ledge on the, well, what was the left side, where Rabbit Luigi is, and you have to make him go all the way around just to get over back to the front, which is really bad. Whatever, I don't care that much. Literally, Toad will make it there next turn, and he didn't take any damage this round, which the last one I played. I'll be honest, I was doing good, and Toad didn't take any damage until a buckler randomly showed up, and then I couldn't defeat it in time, so he ended up taking a lot of damage, and yeah, that's all you need to know, because it really was annoying, and it was not bad, it was not good. It did not make for good episode material, so I just decided I'm gonna scrap that because there's no point in showing the whole thing. You only need to see the end result of, yo, this is the stage, just endlessly spawning enemies that are trying to get in your way from getting Toad to the finish line. But as we did it, I felt like, man, because seriously, I was like literally a few steps away from beating it the last time. But of course, the buckler and a guy, random Ziggy, that shot him for 50 damage, killed him. And I was very upset. That's why I'm not even showing the failed attempt, because I was really upset. You don't understand, dude. That triggers me so much. That's the worst thing in the world. When you're so close to beating something, and then you get it yanked out of you because of one miscalculation. I mean, that's why Smash Brothers or competitive fighter games in general are one of the things that are like, oh my gosh, I hate this feeling, because it's like, you work up so hard and you're doing so well, and then you make a few miscalculated mistakes and it's all over. Okay, like I was saying, hey, I'm back. You probably didn't hear me for a little while because I'm still recording this on Christmas Day. So, I ended up getting called out, and I was just like, okay, cool. And then I made a joke about the Underrealm, but I forgot to turn my mic back on, so it kind of ruined the whole immersion of my joke, so I didn't want to even bring it up, but here we are, and I'm still doing it. But again, we're doing a stage where we have to beat a bunch of upgrade the Ice Smashers, which again are really bad because they can power up their damage, which is not fun. But you know, it's whatever. Now you may be wondering, why did I buy the buckler weapon? And I'll tell you what, I wasn't really thinking it was a buckler weapon. I thought it was a weapon for these smashers. But then I realized, no, they're not. They're still smashers. So I don't know why I bought it for bucklers when that wasn't even what type of enemy that were. So, anyways, this is the stage where I use Mario's effect to his best ability. Also, that was a really unfortunate. As you see, I pressed that reset button as soon as that happened because I'm like, Rabbit Luigi would have been dead next turn, and then I would have just lost because I would not have been able to just do this with Rabbit Mario and Mario. So I got really upset. I'm like, really? I had the RNG roll of like an unlucky soul. But yeah, as you can see, I go ahead and be like, yeah, I'm gonna run away, yeah. So I get both of them close enough together so I can get a lot of damage off. I think that's 60 together damage, so or close to it. And I got even the bottom guy too, so I made it even better. Then I shoot that dude. I actually get both of them, which is unfortunate because, as you can see, the guy could do the same thing as I did. So Rabbit Mario pretty much is like, oh cool, I'm a rumbling for a pumbling. But again, since they all bounced each other, they actually made it easier for me to like take out everybody else, which is actually very convenient. Unfortunately, though, I think Rabbit Mario will die this turn. And he does, because there is nothing I could do to really save him, because now he's like literally right in front of the next Smasher, and the Smasher will hit AoE anyways, even if I draw the aggro. So I'm like, well, whatever, there's not much I can do. I'm sorry, my dude. I'm just gonna poison them and leave. But I decided to try to weaken them, because, you know, I may still be able to salvage this. Oh. There's nothing better than a good salvage. Also, I don't know why I moved Rabbit Luigi all the way down there. Oh yeah, because I was hoping that I would be able to hit him from that range, but no. Because this game is unforgiving sometimes with where you can and cannot hit people. It's really dumb if you ask me, but whatever. But anyways, with Mario, I can finish off this other dude. But again, we only have 3 turns to beat all of these guys? Yeah, which If you don't kill them within 2 turns, you're already dead anyways. So, I mean, my never mind. I'm done. Whoa, smashed. Anyways, but yeah, unfortunately, Rabbid Mario just had very unlucky circumstances. And thanks to that, Mario gets set up for an okie doke as well, because this guy will power up and then hit everybody again. And I got mad because I'm like, darn it. This is ridiculous. But again, because of this, Rabbid Luigi again comes in for the clutch, because he can literally just completely destroy both of the guys before they can even do anything. So as you can see, I'm gonna get the most damage, I'm gonna run away, and because Rabbid Luigi is literally OD, he gets all the way up here, and then he's gonna shoot the guy with the most well, I was gonna do that, but apparently because the cover was bad, I couldn't do it. But hey, I'm fully healed now. I'm fully healed now, so I wasn't gonna lose. I was just like, cool, I guess I win then, because I literally got full healed, because hitting 280s in a critical is pretty much gonna heal me. And since I'm immune, that also means I can kill him this turn before we lose to the time limit. Which, yes, I would have lost to the time limit if he smashed me, so I would have been really upset, but, you know, hey, we did it, so it doesn't matter. Yay, clap it up. There you go. I clapped it up. Whatever. If you guys didn't, that's okay. But we did it. We beat the bounce back, boys. Bounce back, boys. The Big E Company. Anyways, don't mind me. I'm just a little bit. I'm still tired, but the right hero for the job. So basically, this is going to be the last one, the last actual extra mission we have, and also, this is the last real big challenge that really uses your brain. This is kind of like Quantum Leap, and it's like you have to make a certain build to be able to complete the mission. So, you know, I'm going to let you guys think about what do you think we need to do, because I'm not going to explain the stage too much, and actually this is the last thing we do. And unfortunately, even if you complete the whole world thing, because I'm going to just spoil this for you, even if you beat all the challenges in this world, you don't get really anything extra, which is unfortunate, because I'm like, oh wow, it would be cool if I did, but I don't. But as you can see, I'm checking all the movement options, and I'm like, oh wow, this stage is really something. So as you can tell, I'm like, okay, so what can I do to improve our capabilities of beating this mission? So I'm like, okay, these are the skills I'm probably gonna need, and I'm just like, okay, movement is important. Probably gonna use Luigi, so I'm like, okay, let's go ahead and do that. Again, more movement. No. Like, I just try to max out Luigi's movement and his, you know, itchy feet, because it's really useful for this stage, because again, you have to do this in one turn. Just like Quantum Leap, but in this case, you just have to run and just do the things you gotta do. So I don't really worry about the whole slide thing, or the hammer. I just needed to be able to unlock level 3 running. Also, I don't understand why Mario doesn't get level 3 running. Is it because he's not a side character? It might be that, because he gets the mushroom perk, but I feel like that's a little bit of a scummy thing to do, considering that he's forced to be in the party at all times, but whatever. It'd be a little bit OD if they were able to do that. But yeah. So let's see how I just conduct this magic tree. So first, Rabbid Luigi with his 9 movement is able to run over to the other Luigi, jump off of him, and get to that spot. So now you may be thinking, okay, what do we do now? So using Luigi's itchy feet, we're able to do that. Now you may be thinking, how are we supposed to get to the other spot? Because Mario doesn't have that big of a movement range. And since Luigi could jump close to there, but not get there, how could we get there? Remember, my young Watson, we have an ability that allows us to stomp on enemies. And when I figured this out, I'm like, oh yeah, that's how you beat the stage. Because I probably could have did this even earlier. But maybe not, because again, you needed that movement to be able to get somebody up there and to jump off another player, so. But yeah, that's basically the mission. Which is a really cool one, because I'm like, this one was a lot easier to decipher than Quantum Leap. But it also makes it still, like, challenging enough to where you still have to make a build just to be able to finish it. But yeah, this is actually and this is also the end of the part, really. Because now that we beat the stage, I was like, oh cool, do we unlock anything? Other than a loading screen? Game? Please? I deserve a little bit more points if you want. No? Oh. Oh. Well, at least we did them all. Alright then. Thanks, game. You're really kind. Bye. But yeah. But now I think all I do is show off art for the end of this part. So if you guys want to stick around for that, you can. But until then, guys, thank you, my lovely chows, for watching. And in the next part, we're going to be finishing off World 2, actually. Surprise, surprise, the world actually was shorter than I thought. But I mean, some of the levels got very lengthy towards the end, so it kind of makes sense. But I was still surprised that we're like 2 levels shorter than we were from the first world. But anyways, my lovely child of the internet, I've been Multi1267889, and if you like the video, make sure to smash that like button, and if you want to see more of Mario and Rabbids, make sure to stay tuned in by being subscribed so you can continue watching Mario and Rabbids stuff. I'm sorry, I'm doing this as a joke, but it really sounds super serious. Also, by the time I'm recording this, thank you guys for 175 subscribers. I almost said 175,000, and I was like, man, I know it's the holidays, but I don't drink. Please believe me. Please believe me. But yeah, that's literally it. I'm gonna leave now. But thank you, Chaz, for watching. I'm gonna check myself out now. So bye. Ciao, ciao. Ciao, ciao. Yeah. I'm more cringier than I thought. Yeah.